Hi, I'm Trent Nelson with Infinite Healing, and I want to read an excerpt to you from my book, The 7 Doors of True Healing, which is available at my website, www.lulu.com/Trent Inspires. This is Door 2, Chapter 2, Switching from the Death Habit to the Life Habit. The nature of this chapter is life. Life and the ongoingness of life. Life being the pulsing, moving, constant changing moments, events, and people you meet and experiences you create. Life being the existence, the action and growth of love. This is what the life habit is all about. For some, life is a wonderful adventure filled with friends, enjoyed, and love created anew with a joyous outlook on the future. For some, it's more intense and a little bit less fulfilling. Either way, life is wonderful. Wondrous, it's a wondrous thing, and then there is the death habit, which we'll be discussing as we walk through this door and explore how to heal the constant turning wheel of karmic circumstances, in other words, repetitions. Spirits constantly incarnate into new lifetimes, taking with them the residue from the subconsciousness from the previous lifetime, meaning the unhealed events and circumstances or judgments that will need to be healed in order to return to a state of pure divine bliss and awareness. Relationships form and mature. Love evolves into art, music, and of course healing and personal growth. In establishing how to create more life, unblock life, return to the flow of life, and create deep, true change, we'll need to journey through our inner wilderness and pull some weeds from that inner garden. Along the way of journeying through this life, I need to share with you a topic called the death habit. This is a topic that has been passed down to me from my teachers, and ethically, if I'm to teach you about healing, it's a required teaching to ensure your safe progression in the healing arts and a life of healing. Many people have in the past and will continue to debate the ideas contained in this chapter, which is a good way to learn about it, and this creates much controversy, which is also fine. I need to share this topic if you're to learn anything else about real healing and the elimination of your subconsciousness. Here, if we can use awareness and some effective tools, we're journeying towards freedom. True healing, which there are actually effective and ineffective ways to truly heal yourself, ways that can speed you easily through the twists and turns of a healing path that leads you to much more energy and cleaner energy. Healing that involves clearing your subconsciousness of past memories and negative programming of all kinds and replacing it with positive programming which matches your divine spiritual existence. Healing, true healing, which there are only a few good healing systems out there that I could vouch for after 13 years of being involved in the healing arts, are necessary and continuously provide efficient results. The topic of this chapter is not taught in public schools. It's certainly not taught in colleges or universities, though it may take place in the quantum physics study groups and other areas on the fringe of the norm as a late-night theoretical conversation, and it's not nearly enough to cover the ins and outs of how this topic works and impacts your life. You'll want a deeper understanding of this topic. There are some trap doors, some doors that need to be opened carefully along the way. There are some doors that people get stuck in front of or behind for years and years. My intention with this information is to safely speed you through these open doorways that you need to be conscious of. After exploring this territory, things will never be the same. I'm not trying to frighten you or make this any harder than it is, but healing, real healing, is an act of courage that few have the stamina or the desire and passion for in order to make it through these twists and turns. The main door that needs to be opened with awareness and some degree of conscious examination is to unlock your desire and passion for life. You'll need that desire to keep you going through the times that may feel undesirable as you progress forward and back to your true self. Along the way to a life that is free of subconsciousness, there is one thought that is necessary to clear if you're to create total freedom for your life. Healing is safe unless this thought isn't changed, and I'll explain to you why. True healing, since it unblocks your subconsciousness and brings the subconscious to your conscious awareness, means you'll receive more energy in your body, emotions, and mind. Since energy is spirit, spirit makes up everything and can, for all intents and purposes, be called energy. Energy, which provides you the opportunity to live a life, is available to you in massive quantities if you want it. And since you're reading or listening to this, then I assume you do want it. Energy is created not by trying to gain energy from outside sources such as exercise, which, by the way, takes energy. So please think about that. Exercising causes you to exert energy. You want to build energy. Changing your diet. Energy in its most substantial form is created by releasing the blocks to a clear channel of energy. These blockages are your subconsciousness. The energy depletion you and nearly everyone else on the planet feels isn't caused by a lack of energy, since there can never be a lack of energy in the universe, as energy never dies. It simply transforms. Energy blockages are caused by, and this is probably not going to be a surprise to you, but they're caused by blockages. This includes tension in your body, traumas from this and past lives, stresses from holding back in life, or misunderstanding how to use your body and your life. Where are the blockages to the energy? They're in you. They're in your body and your consciousness, just like my blockages of energy are in me. If by using this system, infinite healing, you speed up your evolution and the accessing in more and more and deeper levels of thoughts contained in your subconsciousness, which clearing blockages in your subconsciousness does, then you're going to access more and more and deeper aspects of your subconscious. At the bottom of your subconsciousness is one thought that is affecting you every day. I'll tell you that this thought is already in your mind and cannot be placed in there by the outside world. It's a thought you came into this life with and will need to understand, identify, and clear as you progress through your life of flowing change. What is this thought? The thought is that death is inevitable. Think about this. Which thought has been marketed and bought by more people on the planet? An idea which very few people refuse to buy? Which product has been sold more times and killed more people? The amazing idea of death. Think about this. If thought is creative, as we're learning with the 7 doors of true healing contained in this series, and if thought is the cause of karma, the law of action and reaction, that means logically that death is also simply a concept, an activity designed to aid you if you finally decide that inhabiting your body is too problematic or too painful. I only ask you to consider this with a skeptic's mind, a mind of inquiry and objectivity, as you would any issue you need to work through. There are those which you may have met, or you may have not have met yet, who you may have to meet them after learning about this topic,